Just like in a casino, you can never tell if it's day or night here in the LVCC, but we're here at Marvell's booth, and what we're going to be doing this morning is watching some TV, some Google TV to be precise.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to hand it over. What are we looking at? Well, obviously we're looking at a Google TV screen behind us, but tell us a little bit about what's inside,
Sure.
how it's working, and how Marvell's optimized it.
Sure, yeah. So here we're showcasing Marvell's partnership with Google for the latest generation of Google TV. This platform, as you see here, it's called Marvell Armada Embedded Foresight Platform, which uses the Armada 1500 SoC. What's really exciting about this chip and this SoC is that it's super high performance. It's a dual-core ARM processor. It runs up to 1.2 gigahertz. It's able to support, all of the demanding applications and content that the consumers really want to see on their TV, and especially on this platform. We've also been able to drive down the cost, so the whole channel is happy, from the OEMs to the consumers, as well as integrate a video post-processing called Qdio. And originally we were selling that as a standalone chip, but we've been able to integrate that into the SoC at no additional cost. So the upscaling, the de-interlacing, all of that needs to happen with web content, gaming, the UI that you see here. So really the user's experience is that much more enhanced. These products, you'll be able to find them early spring of this year. So it'll come in 3 different devices. It'll be a Google TV, like television set. It'll also come in a Blu-ray player. And the same platform can also be in a buddy box or a set-top box, as you see here.
So if I've got my normal TV at home and I bought it like a year and a half ago, I don't want to buy a new TV now, it's not going to happen, I can just go out and buy one of these boxes and power it up and sort of get a Google TV experience. Is that what you're saying?
You got that right, yeah. So that's all you need, and we've really tried to make that easy. Marvell, Google, and the OEMs, we've really tried to make that adoption easier for the consumers. So you don't need to replace your whole entire living room set.
Integrating it onto the chip, how difficult was that? And from an engineering standpoint, how was that done?
We are very proud of our Marvell team. We've started this over a year ago, and the team has just worked around the clock and really worked closely with Google and our OEMs to make sure that the consumers' voices were heard from the previous generation.
When we're talking about cost as well, a unit like this, how much can I expect it to set me back?
It's actually going to be at a very attractive price point. I can't release that price exactly, but our OEMs will be announcing that later in the spring. So
if we're talking about it in terms of sub $100 or sub $200, what would be like the ballpark?
Again, I don't want to speak on behalf of the OEMs, but for example, if the first generation was around sub 300, you can find it significantly cheaper from that. Yeah.
Okay, and so in terms of looking at, I know that there's quite a cool graphics engine in here, and the whole 3G graphics thing that Marvell prides itself on. So what can we have a look at here that's going to showcase that? Sure.
So our 3D graphics, we've actually licensed it from Vivante. We're very happy about that, the performance level. And then I'll be showing the gaming that we can play from Android Marketplace, and so I'll be able to show that here as well. Another thing that Marvell and Google are super enthused about is the seamless interactivity and the integration of your pay TV content. As you see here, we have a Dish Network box with your web interactivity. So we'll be showing from this main menu screen here, you'll be able to click Live TV and gain access to your live TV, live movies, as well as your web activities such as YouTube, social networking, and things like that. So here, I would like to show you guys a search functionality here. So this is what, the king of search, Google, they pride themselves on, and we're really enthused to show this. So for example, if I type in food, so your search, our box, the Armada 1500 platform, it'll intelligently search all the content related to food. So for example, you can go to Google Chrome and find out anything related to food, as well as what's running on the live TV. So anything, not only Food Network, but anything that's flagged under food. You're also able to find anything that will be recording and record it on your DVR. All the control is done and the processing is done through our platform, but the recording will go on the DVR. And so again, the service providers, from what I know and what I've experienced on a personal level, they do provide a large hardware, large memory for your TV shows. So another thing I want to show you guys is the YouTube. And just to highlight our upscaling and our web interactivity. I'm going to look up trailer Avengers from Marvel Comics, obviously. There you have it. For me, I have my favorite TV show running, my work laptop, and maybe my iPad, and various different devices so I can access all the different content that's out there. But with Google TV, based on our Marvell platform, you're able to watch TV, look at your favorite YouTube channels, all on one display through one device.
And does it do multitasking as well? So right now, if I'm watching this, can I also pull something else up at the same time? Or does it take me back to the home screen? Like, do I have to go out of something to do something else? Or can I do several?
So from here, while this YouTube is playing, you can hit the guide button on your keyboard here, and your TV show guide will come up so you can directly go to your live TV from YouTube. Here we're showing the Android Marketplace for TV. And what's really exciting about this is, adults, kids, anyone in your family can access their favorite application and download it very quickly onto the box and access it directly. So for example, say that your son, your daughter wants to play a video game from Android Marketplace. They can easily find the application. I've already installed it here, but instead of open, you'll see an install button, and you just click OK, and it happens as quick as 3-4 seconds. So again, this is just showing our 3D graphics engine and our high processing power.